Okay, I'd like to work on setting up a new subsite. Some of the users may need to create their own content and arrange their content in a separate subsite. I'll use an example of, say, a clinical site director at St. Joseph's Hospital who wants to start a new site. Let's start by navigating to the EMSW SharePoint site, and I will log into my account. This is our main screen as we enter the site. If you are intending to set up a new clinical site, the next step would be to go to Sites at the top bar, and then we'll navigate to EMS Clinical Site. EMS Clinical Sites is intended to be a place where you can begin to create content for all our different emergency departments and urgent cares. Let's click on that. As you can see, this website is empty right now. It's intended to have content created within it for the different clinical sites that we're interested in. So again, we'll use the example of St. Joseph's Hospital. Our next step would be to go to Site Contents right here on the left bar. And then we'll click on New Subsite. The title of our new subsites would be St. Joseph's, and we can add a little description. And we have to pick a name. This name you see is going under the EMSW SharePoint site, and next it's under the clinical sites, and I'm going to call this one St. Joe's, but you can pick whichever name you like. No need to do anything with language. There are multiple templates that we can use in order to set up a new site. You'll have an opportunity to explore those if you like and see how they look. For now, we'll just use the generic team site. Permissions has to do with who's able to access the site. Right now, all the permissions are inherited from the parent site, which ultimately is EMS internal, which allows everybody to see the content. If you're setting up a site in which you intend the entire community of EMS to see it, no need to change any of the settings. Next, you can adjust things that have to do with whether the new subsite you're starting would be visible, either on a top or sidebar. For now, let's leave these things be. You can always play with them later and change settings. Next, we'll just click on Create. This may take a minute. And next, we're being navigated into the site we created. This is the St. Joseph site. And on a separate video, we're going to look at this top bar that has all the blue boxes to see how we'd like to handle those and how we set up our new subsite. But this is the very short video on how to do this. The other important thing to know is that when you're not sure what to do or how to do something, you can always go to the help question mark icon, and we can search for create a subsite. Let's go to create a site here. And this will take us to a place that's that has information, basically a walkthrough on how to do this. This may be useful for many things for which there isn't going to be a video. You can look at that first and understand more about site architecture.